The days are coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of the Israel and the house of Judah. It will not be like the covenant I made with their fathers, the day I took them by the hand to lead them forth from the land of Egypt. But this covenant which I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will place my law within them and write it upon their hearts. I will be their God, and they shall be my people. No longer will they have the need to teach their friends and relatives how to know the Lord. All from the least greatest shall know him, says the Lord. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
The response is, the Lord is kind and merciful.
The Lord is kind and merciful.
Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all within me his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and never forget all his benefits.
The Lord is kind and merciful.
The Lord is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger and rich in mercy. As a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord's compassion is on those who fear him.
The Lord is kind and merciful.
But the mercy of the Lord is everlasting, upon those who hold him in fear, upon children's children his righteousness, for those who keep his covenants.
The Lord is kind and merciful.
I urge you, brothers and sisters, by the sacrifice of God, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God, your spiritual worship. Do not conform yourselves to this age, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and pleasing and perfect. Let love be sincere. Hate what is evil. Hold on to what is good. Love one another with mutual affection. Anticipate one another in showing honour. Do not grow slack in zeal. Be fervent in spirit, serve the Lord. Rejoice in hope, endure in affliction, persevere in prayer, contribute to the needs of the holy ones, exercise hospitality. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Please stand for the gospel. The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, Lord.
There was a wedding at Cana in Galilee. The mother of Jesus was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited. When they ran out of wine, since the wine provided for the wedding was all finished, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no more wine." Jesus said, "Woman, why turn to me? My hour has not come yet." His mother said to their servants, "Do whatever he tells you." There were 6 stone water jars standing there, meant for the ablutions that are customary among the Jews. Each could hold 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," and they filled them to the brim. "Draw some out now," he told them, "and take it to the steward." They did. The steward tasted the water, and it had turned into wine. Having no idea where it came from, only the servants who had drawn the water knew, the steward called the bridegroom and said, "People generally serve the best wine first, and keep the cheaper sort till the guests have had plenty to drink. But you have kept the best wine till now." This was the first of the signs given by Jesus. It was given in Cana, in Galilee. He let his glory be seen, and his disciples believed in him. This is the gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Please be seated. Godparents, all the distinguished guests. What happened in Cana 2,000 years ago happens today at every wedding celebration. It makes your wedding full and profoundly true, shows the presence of the Lord, who reveals himself and gives you his grace. It is his presence that offers the good wine. He is the secret to full joy, that which truly warms our hearts. Lisa and David, you found the satisfaction of loving each other in the close relationship with the Heavenly Father through faith in His Son. And you will experience the golden years and His profound blessing if you trust Him. There is a song in the musical Les Miserables entitled "Take My Hand." And the last verse goes like this: "Take my hand and lead me to salvation. Take my love, for love is everlasting. And remember the truth that once was spoken. To love another person is to see the face of God." We all came here to thank the Lord today for Lisa's and David's marriage. We thank you, Lord, that through your love you showed to us the wedding in Cana, which was strengthening the family life. So today, as we celebrate love in the setting of the Catholic faith, let us take a few minutes and think about love from this perspective. And here for you are some suggestions. First, I want to say to you that love is unconditional. And there is a beautiful verse in the Bible which says, "We love because He first loved us." God's love for us is seen in Him sending Jesus before we ever loved Him, before we were born. It is unconditional love. He loved us before we responded to Him. To go into love which would be conditional upon someone changing would be quite dangerous. Love becomes carrot and stick. Love becomes something that is controlled by a good cup and bad cup. Love eventually gives way to fear and distance. But the love of God is not like that. And I suggest to you that this unconditional love is a healthy model for your marriage. When you will know you are loved regardless, you will want to become better. Your love for each other will always grow. And secondly, love is forgiving. A slogan in an advert for widely popular movie Love Story was this: "Love means never having to say you are sorry." Wouldn't that be great if love really was like that? But we know that we are all weak people. And that would be really difficult in our life. But if only. For us, frail human beings, love is really like that. Rather than to say love is never having to say you are sorry, I suggest love is saying you are sorry and hearing that you are forgiven. Love based on its emotions won't make a marriage last. What will make marriage last is the willingness to seek forgiveness and be forgiven. And to forgive. That's why in the Bible reading Paul says that love keeps no records of wrong. In its first verse, it says that to keep a record of wrongs is complete misunderstanding. If you're not careful, you keep a chart, a list of all times you've been hurt or offended. I encourage you not to do so. Forgive because that's what Jesus does. He's always ready to forgive us. And another Bible verse as a motto should be close to your hearts. Do not let the sun go down or your anger. I commend that to you. Find your ways of resolving your conflicts, forgiving each other before you go to sleep. That you can wake up next day with pure heart, ready to continue your journey. And this all means that thirdly and finally, love is sacrificial. How does it mean? What does it mean in the context of forgiveness? It means to set the other person free by absorbing pain into yourself that should rightly be theirs. Again, very challenging, but not impossible. So Lisa and David, you are going to say in a moment, I will. And that's important. Because I will is a promise for now and for the future. It also recognizes that sometimes love will be an act of will rather than of a feeling. And only such love can be called responsible love. Sometimes love will be the action we do in spite of how we feel. But that's hard to do. It's very challenging. And that's why we are here as believers called God's help. So that's why you were invited today to this venue, to this church, to start the celebration of Lisa's and David's wedding. So what you will actually mean saying I will is with God's help I will. God is available to help you keep those promises, but you have to stay close to Him. He is ready to help all those who call on Him. And that is Jesus who is available to you this day and every day to make your love for one another and for others grow. So may God bless you all. Dear beloved, you have come together here before a minister of the church and in the presence of the community, so that your intention to enter into marriage may be strengthened by the Lord with a sacred seal, and your love be so that you may have strength to be faithful to each other forever and to assume all the responsibilities of married life. And so, in the presence of the Church, I ask you to state your intentions. Questions before the consent. David and Lisa, have you come to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly? David, are you resolved to take Lisa to be your wife, to love her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? Lisa, are you resolved to take David to be your husband, to love him, comfort him, honor and protect him, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? Are you prepared to accept children lovingly from God and to bring them up according to the law of Christ and His Church? You get that? Now is the consent. Since it is your intention to enter the covenant of holy matrimony, join your right hands and declare your consent before God and His Church. May the Lord, in His kindness, strengthen the consent you have declared before the Church, and graciously bring to fulfillment His blessing within you. What God joins together, let no one put asunder. The blessing and giving of rings. I ask the best man to come forward with the rings. May the Lord bless these rings which you will give to each other as a sign of love and fidelity. Amen. This is forever. Baby, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body I honor you. All that I am, I give to you. I am, I give to you. And all that I have, I share with you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear guests, it is my privilege to announce that David and Lisa are newly married. Congratulations!
Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Thank you.
I assume so. How was Australia? Yeah.
Congratulations, you look lovely, absolutely. Oh my goodness, stunning, absolutely lovely. Cool, good. Hair and everything, lovely.
This is the pianist.
Very royal. You'll hear me later, literally.
Congrats.
Thank you. Oh, you're the last one.
Oh, there you go. Just like this morning. You just hold it for now. Up to you.
Oh, am I behind you? Sorry.
I've got to do it.
So I follow behind you.
Hold it in, Dave. Yeah, fine. Well, that's good. We don't go there for it. They'll get cold and freezing. Yeah, let's go. I'll let you get your shot.
Cheers, mate. Oof, steady.
It's a shame that it's coming back later on.